Start at this. We're gonna go to that red shelf course materials tool right there, and we'll launch it. And then we can click on the MyLab courseware link again. Access courseware. And I know one of the things you and I kind of talked about back in, that must have been like October, was that you have a lot of clicks to get here. You can, and so one thing that this GradeSync is going to do is for your students at least, is it'll pull these assignments into Canvas so they can access them straight from there without all the clicks. We can also pull in the e-text if you want. We can pull in other links as well. That's a little more in-depth conversation we can have if you're interested. But what I was going to tell you is once you have this set up, which we do, as of, 5 minutes from now, once that other course loads, you can just go to pearson.com/mylab and work through there. You don't have to go through all these links. Okay, but we'll hit the grade sync button. And then we're going to click automatic grade sync on. There's right there. Good. Oh, sorry, I did that out of order. So we'll select all, and there's an all button at the top too.
I've got a few that I've got that I don't plan on using.
All right, you drive, yeah.
In case I decide to, like if I have a snow day or something and I give them an assignment, so you have to do that.
Yeah. Don't let me get in your way.
Yeah, but I don't want those to show up in my grade book.
No, that's.
But they show up in the assignments.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So we'll scroll up, hit automatic grade syncs on, and we'll hit that blue sync grades now button. And we'll just make sure that all these get that green synced label. Okay. And scroll down. We'll check to make sure they're all synced now. Okay. Good. All right. And so we can go back over. So if you look at the top, you've got all your tabs. We want to get back over to Canvas. All right, and then if you can hit grades or assignments. They should be in both those places.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and so now students can access through here, and just kind of like I'll kind of give you a quick window into what next steps could be if you want to kind of continue this syncing/integration process. So I know a lot of instructors operate out of like modules, right? Week 1 you have this work, week 2 you have this work, and so now that we've synced these in here, we can pull in these individual assignments into modules. So if you have your homework, if they in week 1, if they need to do homework 1 and homework 2, you can put that into the week 1 module, and it only takes about, yeah, it's really only 2 clicks for each assignment. So it might take 20 minutes, but if you're worried about students going through those clicks and losing homework assignments, that's a good way to kind of keep that from happening.
And we can't really do that just from assignments here.
If they click on these, yeah, click on one of them. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Well, none of them are going to be available.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but if you click on it, it should give us a good idea.
I was going to change it. I was going to change the opening time of this course, but for some reason.
Yeah, it should. It looks like it's loading. I see it. It's at the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's just thinking. I might have clicked on it too much.
Yeah, I think this Zoom meeting we're doing right now is kind of killing both our computers.
Okay. The other course has been created.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I can close out of this, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. See if it'll let me in. Okay, so there's my Monday and Wednesday.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll go over and grade sync that after this.
Right. What I want to do
Today's the
13th.
13th. Yeah.
So if I do this, it should be available to us in Canvas. Come back home.
Oh, we'll need to sync grades now. So one
Oh, so
kind
we
of
got to sync again.
yes, yeah. So one kind of two, whatever, food for thought sort of thing is we have that auto grade sync turned on, but the way that that works is it's not a real time sync. Canvas goes in about once every hour or 2 hours and pulls those grades from the MyLab.
Right.
And that's a good thing to keep in mind because you're going to have students that are going to finish homework two. They're going to say, okay, I got 95% on homework two, jump over to Canvas immediately, and it might say 10% because Canvas synced the grades after they had done two questions. And so you're going to get an email and say, Professor Turvo, Canvas is broken. I saw 95% or 90% on MyLab. Like, what's broken? Something's wrong. And you just need to tell them, hey, listen, the grade sync happens every couple hours. Don't,
Yeah.
don't stress out about it. Whatever's in MyLab will come to Canvas.
Right. I think it must be maybe my other textbook that I use where I can actually go in under settings and automatically say sync now.
Yep. Yeah. So what we can do is we'll go back to that barn. It was the red shelf course tools where we linked at. Yep. Course. Yep. Right there. And then we'll go load, launch, launch. Yeah. And so this grade sync page is what we'll have to hit that sync grades now. And as long as homework one, chapter one homework syncs, we're good. Yep.
Okay, so there. So chapter one is available. It's
Yep.
ready to go.
All right. So click on that. And see, and now that homework assignment that they typically have to go to MyLab for appears here. So this is
Okay,
that
click on
third,
one of these.
huh? Yep, yeah, yeah. This is the list of questions. So there's 6 questions on here.
Right.
It loads right in here for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then why do I have to? Why would I go and want to set up that module thing?
Oh, okay, yeah. So the only reason why you'd want to do that, for wayfinding, organization, sort of that sort of thing.
Okay.
So you won't be able to see it as a student because we don't have a student login. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But that screen is just showing us that what your students would see. That's taking you into the MyLab. We just aren't in there yet, and your students
Okay.
will be in there.
So everything is cool with this class.
Yep.
Now I can go to see if I can. Now again, I will forget all of this probably by the time next semester comes around.
We'll do it
But
again.
hopefully Amanda will be able to help me walk through this.
Yeah, and part of why I wanted to have these conversations too is because I know when we had talked back in October, you were pretty frustrated just by the amount of clicks we were doing. Oh, sorry, actually, yeah, go back to the previous tab. We're gonna hit the
Right.
grade sync.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to
Oh,
see
okay.
that, make sure I did the right thing and things copied over correctly and I didn't screw the pooch on something.
One more left. Yep, there you go. So, yep, grade sync. Um,
Well, didn't click on it, didn't make the same mistake I did last time. Yep,
um,
yep, 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 yep.
yep, and then we'll scroll up and make sure auto sync is turned on, which it is, and we'll hit that blue sync grades now button. Yeah, and so as far as the homework assignments, this should make it a lot easier for students to get to. And for you, you can still go through the MyLab if you want. All the grades are going to get pulled in for you. Is
Okay.
this our Monday, Wednesday? Yeah, so they're already there.
Yeah, so I got that done.
I'd be happy to help. I don't know how to do it though.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait. And, this is something Amanda's helped me with, where we import existing content.
Yes. Yeah, I do not know Canvas very well. I will say,
Okay, then
yeah.
that can wait. I know Amanda can help me with
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
She's
I
at a conference today, so
oh gotcha. Okay. Yes.
that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
Canvas. The one thing I can do is I can cross list courses pretty well, only because it comes up so often. I've kind of had to learn. Um,
yeah,
but
I don't, and that's something maybe for next year
yeah,
we can look at, because I do everything I do in my classes. I probably should just have to do it once, but I do it twice. You know,
yeah,
my Monday and Wednesday class is the same as my Tuesday, Thursday class. Homeworks are due on the same day. I post the same announcements. I do a lot of those
yeah.
things.
Yeah, and that's something that cross listing can definitely help with. The biggest the one threshold you have to make sure you're okay with is even though it's Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, if all the due dates are on the same day, then we can cross list.
Right.
And that's
Okay.
it.
So we're set up. We're good to go.
Yep.
Let me look at my notes here. We copied it. We set it up. Um, just for grins, we already went in it and we can fix it. So I guess we're good to go. Other than seeing if I want to be adventurous and copy canvas on my own, or what's going on.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and so yeah, I guess my question is do you feel good about where we're at with this? I think we've kind of
I think so.
okay, all right. Because I know you were frustrated in October, and I want to figure out how we can make that easier.
Right.
Because
And
there's ways to do it.
if I had just been whenever it was set up last October, none of we couldn't click on it. When you clicked on assignments, it wasn't doing anything. We had to go through each one of those steps,
Yeah,
and for most of our students, it was almost like what I had to do, because they might have MyLab,
yeah,
and so you had to then go and pull one down and click on one,
yeah, yeah.
but I knew that some people weren't doing the same thing, so it was the way it was set up,
Right.
you
Yep.
know.
Yeah.
And so, but that's fine. I
Yeah.
think we're good to go.
Yep. Yeah. And what we did here is like an integration, and we can continue to integrate more, right? We can continue to put more of this into Canvas. Just let us know when you're ready for that, and we're happy to jump on a call. Myself or Sarah, or we have a teammate. Her name's Jess. She's I don't know if you worked with her last semester, but she I mean she just knows the products inside and out. So she's